What is up, everyone? My name is OJ and welcome to another News Essence. Today we've got some awesome stuff to talk about from the Switch firmware update 5.0. We also have some review scores for some high-profile Japanese games in Famitsu. In addition to VIII Lacrimosa of Dana, we've got a Japanese release date for the Nintendo Switch version of the game, so it's going to be a pretty good video, so let's go ahead and get right into this. And we're starting off with the big one here, and that is the Switch firmware update 5.0. That version is live. You can go and download it right at this point. There's a number of handy little improvements, nothing major. Some people were hoping for like voice chat and messaging and all that. I'm like, why are you guys hoping for this stuff? It's not coming till the paid online comes. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into what 5.0 in terms of the update adds. So Nintendo has released this new version 5.0 system update. So they added the following system functionality. You got Facebook and Twitter friends that can also use Switch can now be added through friend suggestions. So friend suggestions are based off of your Facebook and Twitter feeds. Once they're linked up, bam, there you go. You can view friend suggestions from the top left of the home menu. Head to your user page and friend suggestions. You gotta be 13 or older to use that. So all of you youngins better ask for parents' permission or something like that. Now there's also 24 new ARMS and Kirby series icons for your users. So you can go to your edit user icon page and you can check it out. There'll be 24 different ones that you can choose from. Also, digital software purchases made from a PC or smart device will download sooner than previously, even if the Nintendo Switch console is in sleep mode. So that's actually pretty cool. If you have everything linked up, you make a PC purchase as far as the eShop goes, bam, be right there, even in sleep mode. You also have a filter news to view only unread news or news from specific channels. So it's further customizing that news channel that some people like to complain about. You also have the parental controls, there's more stuff there. Plus capture videos in the album will be restricted by parental controls as well, so there's just more options with that. You'll also receive notifications when pre-purchase software is ready to play, so that's actually really good as well. And the Nintendo Switch Pro controller grip colors will now display in the controller's menu. There's also general stability improvements to enhance the user's experience, including resolved an issue that caused play activity to display incorrectly in the profile section of your user page. So everyone will say, oh, my playtime got wiped for The Legend of Zelda. Well, there you go. It's been fixed, like Nintendo said that they would fix it. So not a bad update at all. There was actually some nice little things. Plus, there's been some reports about people who were having like left Joy-Con issues. Apparently, there's a controller update as well, and those issues don't happen as much. But that's not for everyone. I can't confirm that that's a 100% thing from Nintendo. It's just that I've heard that via Twitter. So not a bad update at all. I think they're prepping for the big one, and the big one is, of course, the paid online. I think it's going to drop when Smash Brothers drops this September or right around that time. I don't know when Smash Brothers is, but I would guess that it's going to be around that time. So for me, that's what I think, man. I think it's just prepping for the big one. So some people that are upset, or if you're complaining beforehand, you have to realize that you're not going to get all of the features until the online drops. That's when you're going to get the big update. That's when the features are going to come, is when the online drops. So if anybody's hoping or wishing for something before then, I don't know what to tell you. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna get the features and stuff, hopefully, when the online drops, and that's what they're prepping for. That's why they're putting in all this Facebook and Twitter feed. I think that's when they're gonna get rid of actually you using the friend codes, when you're actually gonna have your identification to where you can put in your name, and that's what they're gonna do there, or it might be right before that. But all the big features are definitely going to come then and there. They're just kind of prepping and getting it ready. Once again, this is Nintendo's first crack at real online, not free online. That's just basically kind of bare bones. This is their first attempt at the real online. So definitely a little bit frustrating for some, I guess, who were looking forward to maybe seeing a little bit sooner. But at the same time, if you're gonna do online, you're gonna do paid online, make sure you get it right. Make sure you get it right. Make sure you take your time and make sure you add things in and make sure it's secure, because that's the problem with Nintendo systems in the past. Haven't really been too secure. And there's been a lot of stuff on the homebrew front and the hacking front that's been going on with the Nintendo Switch. You guys can read up on that. But either way, to me, thought it was a pretty good update. I haven't got around to updating it yet because my router is not in the mail. So once my router comes in, I'll probably do it, because I have to unplug my direct link to my modem to all my different systems like Xbox or my TV, or to all the different things, or my PC when I'm working. So it's been a little bit crazy without having a router here. So hopefully when that gets in, I'll update it at some point for whatever it is. You don't need the online to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So what do you guys think about this update here? Did you guys download it yet? Are you planning on downloading it? What did you like the most about it in terms of features added? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving to the next article here. VIII Lacrimosa of Dana. We've got an official release date for Japan, and it launches on June 28th, which lines up really good with all of the placeholders or all of the Amazon dates and stuff like that that we saw with a little bit ago, which we reported on. So this is a concrete release date. So the Switch version of VIII Lacrimosa of Dana will launch on June 28th in Japan for 6,980 yen. The latest issue of the weekly Famitsu has revealed VIII Lacrimosa of Dana for the Nintendo Switch will include most of the game's post-launch downloadable content. In North America and Europe, the Switch version will launch this summer at some point, but there's no official confirmation. Now, VIII Lacrimosa of Dana is currently available on the PS4, PS Vita, and a PC version is planned for April. So not bad at all. It kind of falls in line with what we were thinking when it came to VIII Lacrimosa of Dana. It looks like it's going to be a worldwide launch right around that time. I don't think NIS America is going to want to launch VIII Lacrimosa of Dana in July, just because you got a lot of heavy hitters there with Crash Bandicoot, Captain Toad, and also Project Octopath Traveler. So if you want to get this game out, I would actually say make sure you get it out even before then. I mean, I would do it like early June, but then again, you have Mario Tennis Aces. I mean, you might want to launch it around then. Maybe people go and pick up both of those games. But either way, June is fine, just as long as it comes out before June and not really into July, because Project Octopath is really going to be the game that I think most people are going to want to pick up. Brand new title. So it's looking good though. It's looking good. This is a good problem to have, or it's a good thing to say, okay, well, where do you put all these different games, just because that's two big RPGs right then and there, man. And this is such a 180 from what we saw before in the past. I mean, I love the fact that we're getting so many RPGs on the system pretty much all throughout the year. We've been getting RPGs. Lost Spheres kicked it off, and we have some more coming through. Dark Souls. There's just all sorts of stuff coming for fans of the bigger action adventure games, of the RPGs to play. And VIII is definitely one of those quality, solid AA titles out there that a lot of people are going to be excited for. So I'm looking forward to this game also coming out around June 28th in North America and also in Europe. I think the listings that we've seen for Amazon and also for GameStop are true, because both of them have it at around June 28th, June 29th. So it does seem like that's what's going to be happening here. So what do you guys think about VIII Lacrimosa of Dana coming out June 28th in Japan? Do you think it's going to be the same dates for North America and Europe? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final article here, we have some big review scores for some high-profile titles in Japan. We've got the Famitsu review scores issue 1,528 is live. Ninokuni 2 and Valkyria Chronicles 4 scored in this one. So there was a lot of different ones here, guys, but I want to go over the big ones. We're going to start first with the game that scored a little bit lower, which was Valkyria Chronicles 4. It got 3 9s and an 8 for a 35 out of 40. Now, I do feel that that's a solid score. That's like a B tier score right there. Not bad at all. I was expecting right around there, a 35 to 36. Not bad at all, especially after the disaster that was Valkyria Revolution on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You need to get that bad taste out of your mouth. They've got a solid game here. 35 out of 40 is not bad at all. The game is dropping, I think, at the end of this month in Japan for the PlayStation 4, and then we'll be able to pick it up in terms of the Nintendo Switch this summer or later this year. No, the summer version, that's for Japan. So Japan, it's guaranteed this summer on the Nintendo Switch, and then just sometime in 2018 for the PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch in terms of worldwide. So not bad at all. PlayStation 4 owners in Japan, they're gonna get a treat with Valkyria Chronicles 4, but the big one here is Ninokuni 2. Revenant Kingdom for the PlayStation 4, that scored 2 10s and 2 9s for a 38 out of 40, easily one of the highest scored games of the year, right behind Monster Hunter World on the PlayStation 4. So that's really good that Ninokuni 2 did that well. This is a fantastic game. This is published by Bandai Namco, developed by Level 5. They've put a lot of time into this game. It's been delayed multiple times, and you know what? It came off right, because look at this, man. 2 10s and 2 9s scored really well. From what I'm hearing, there are reviewers, the bigger websites, they all got review copies a while back, and a lot of them have beat it and said that it's just a fantastic game, and the reviews will be up once the embargo lifts when it comes to North America, the Western territories. So this is definitely looking like the next must-have RPG out there when it comes to a worldwide base in terms of when it's launching and everything. So I can't wait to play the game myself. I asked for a review copy, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get a review copy. But they put me down on the list and they haven't told me no yet. But we'll have to just wait and see on that one. Either way, I'll be picking up the game, Ninokuni 2. It's one of those games to where I don't think it's going to come over to Nintendo Switch, or at least not anytime in the near future. I just don't think it's going to be coming, so I have no problem going and picking it up on the PlayStation 4 at some point. I mean, I don't know if I'll buy it day one. I mean, I know I said maybe I would, but it just depends. It just depends if I feel like going out there and getting it or not. It just depends on what I'm doing that day, how much work I have, and maybe I'll go pick it up, maybe I'll wait a little bit, who knows at this point. So there's a lot of games to play, guys. There's a lot of games to play. It's always a good thing to have when you have a ton of PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. There's just so much stuff to play. There's not enough time to really play it all, but I'm happy, man. I'm happy that we're getting this many RPGs. I'm happy that the first half of this year has been explosive in terms of like Monster Hunter and Dragon Ball Z and all of this stuff that's just came out. It's great to see. The industry's pretty healthy at this point, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Ninokuni 2 is all about, man, and seeing some of the gameplay videos, and of course getting my own gameplay in at some time. So what do you guys think about Ninokuni 2 in addition to Valkyria Chronicles 4? Plus all the stuff that we talked about when it comes to VIII Lacrimosa of Dana, and also the Nintendo Switch firmware update 5.0. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerSense across the webs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting PlayerSense. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below. Consider supporting PlayerSense right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerSense for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you for the next video. Peace.